I want make una take una time. Listen to wetin Senator Orji Kalu, a senator representing Abia North Senatorial District, dey talk concerning Nnamdi Kanu's release. Whether he go talk about Nnamdi Kanu release or not. Listen to this. Then you need to think deep if you listen to him and know where the problem is. Just listen.
I'll be happy to take your 2 questions if you don't kill me.
Your position again on the Nnamdi Kanu matter. And the people of the South is saying a political solution should be applied and Nnamdi Kanu should even be released, following some of the court judgments in that regard.
I'm not going to talk, Ruben, let me be honest with you. You know, I discussed these issues with President Buhari. If you don't know, Nnamdi Kanu is alive, his brothers are alive. I was the one who pleaded before he was given bail before. And I'm pleading again, but this issue is before a court of competent jurisdiction. People should respect the judiciary, for God's sake. I know it's dear to my people. I know it's a matter that is dear for everybody from my area. But this is a matter that's before a court of competent jurisdiction. They should allow that court to hear it. Any matter we should discuss should be on the background, whether presidents will be lenient, whether anybody will be, but this matter is before a court of competent jurisdiction. It's Nnamdi Kanu, my friend. I made the father easy of their place. The father used to buy tobacco, snuff, from me many years, Campbell snuff. Before I became governor, I used to import Campbell from Kentucky, United States. So the father was my customer. I'm very close to the family. The brothers are watching this interview. They will tell you, yes, it's true. But I cannot take anything for granted. That let us continue. I pleaded with President Buhari. I pleaded with the other security chiefs. I'm still pleading with them. But solution will come. This before a court of competent jurisdiction. I asked the lawyers, I begged the family to give the judge a chance to do her job. Okay, so that we can come out of it quickly. Please.
Welcome to this wonderful podcast. The problem of the Igbos are the Igbo leaders themselves. Senator Orji Kalu has come out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not escape punishment this time. He said if he does not drop the biafra agitation, that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would not escape punishment this time. Why would an elder statesman come out to say such a statement? This Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the same man fighting for the Igbo cause. Is the same man preaching the ideology of the Biafra nation. But some Igbos, the political class of the Igbos, are bent on thwarting this young man's efforts. Why are the Igbos leaders a problem of the ordinary Igbo? Senator Orji Kalu believes that one Nigeria has come to stay and one Nigeria can work. But he fails to understand that the people who are still behind the one Nigeria is still the average man. If the average man on the street does not give them support, the one Nigeria is dead on arrival. The senator should not forget, because he's enjoying for one Nigeria. He was a governor under the same one Nigeria, nothing to show for his people. A governor for 8 years, and while he was still the governor of the state, there was no development in the state. There was no development in Abia State. If thank God for the likes of Alex Oti, who has brought in development, who has brought in innovations in Abia State. Governor Orji Kalu was the governor for 8 years, and nothing he could point out that during my administration, this is development I brought into Abia State, because he's feeding for one Nigeria. He does not want anybody to thwart that company, because Nigeria has become an enterprise where politicians seek seek it as an avenue to milk the common people, and that is why they are fighting everything possible. They are fighting tooth and nail to keep the one Nigeria. But what I want to say to the senator is that he should not forget that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he will fight this freedom with his last blood. These are a set of people that will go to DSS custody and visit Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and say and tell him something different. And when they are opportune to grant interview to the pressmen, they condemn Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. These men should never be trusted. These men are saboteurs. The senator should not forget that everyone who has been bent on thwarting the efforts of the Biafra struggle, it does not end well with them. Betrayers, people who sell out their people just for greed. If one Nigeria is working for the senator, is one Nigeria working for the average man on the street? Senator Orji Kalu was a governor, and now he is now a senator, milking from the same one Nigeria. These are men who have no plans for the people. These are men who were just elected on the basis of going to the house just to loot. All through the years, Fulani elders were killing people in Abia State. What did the senator say? He did not say anything because he does not want to offend his paymaster. And the people who are now wise, that this one Nigeria you are pushing for, this one Nigeria you are working for, it has expired a long time ago and it will never work. Why is it that when leaders see someone who has put in everything to oppress the people from their oppressor, they will always stand against it? It is so obvious. It is so obvious because the likes of Senator Orji Kalu, they are also part of the failed system. They are part of the people who has made every indigenous of the country remain stagnant. These are people who have sold their lands to the Fulani. These are people who believe that they can continue to worship the Fulani. What a sympathy. A man who claims to be an intelligent man, rather is doing the opposite to please his own paymaster, just because of greed, just because he does not want to lose the seat of a senator. If you are enjoying one Nigeria, how many people are enjoying the same one Nigeria? How many persons on the streets are happy to call themselves Nigeria? As a Nigerian, what do they stand to gain? As a Nigerian, it has been stories and propagandas and lies from the pit of hell. A man who is supposed to be fighting for his own brother, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, so that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be released from that detention. A man who is supposed to be championing the cause of division in the house. Rather, he is coming out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this time will face the law. If he faces the law and he comes out stronger, you all will have to cover your face. And this is a man who has said he will continue to fight for his people. This is a man who said he would not relent in his struggle. The same people who were supposed to always champion the cause of the Igbo man, that the Igbos are heavily marginalized in the southeast. Your people gave you the mandate for you to go to the house and represent them and speak on their behalf against the evil happening in the southeast. The whole of southeast is full of army checkpoints here and there. The senators, Senator Orji Kalu, cannot come out to condemn the multiple checkpoints in the southeast. All what they can say is to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu would face punishment. This brings me back to the issue of Ekpa, that with this statement of the senator, we will continue to have plenty agitators in Nigeria. Because when the leaders who are supposed to speak the truth are shying away from the truth because of the bribe, because of what they are getting from one Nigeria. How many persons have been killed in the southeast? The issue of unknown gunmen has become a menace in the southeast. The senators are not saying anything towards that direction. They are not looking for a way to provide solution to the insecurity ravaging the southeast, but rather Nnamdi Kanu is always their problem. Those fighting for the freedom of our people is always their problem. You might be a senator today, but tomorrow you will never be a senator. That is the irony of life. When he was the president for 8 years, he was giving all his Fulani brothers and sisters power to do and undo. But where is President Buhari today? Buhari is nowhere to be found. So the senator should always tread with caution. The senator needs to understand that life is beyond office of the senator. That tomorrow, if you leave the office of the senator, you will eventually return to the state, your state, other states. The Fulanis will not welcome you. Those whom you are taking side to betray your own brother, they will not welcome you. You've come out to say that Nnamdi Kanu should face punishment. Up to date, as the government of the day find any evidence to convict Nnamdi Kanu, we've seen that even in your own judiciary, Nnamdi Kanu has come out countless times to defend himself. If a court of appeal in Nigeria has set Nnamdi Kanu free, but the government has refused to obey such orders. Justice Peter Yako, yes. Now, you are the senator. That is what you ought to have been championing. That if your brother need to be let off the hook, but rather you are supporting those who is keeping Nnamdi Kanu in intention just because you want to please your own paymasters. Senator Orji, remember that Nigeria, one day, Nigeria will cease to become a one Nigeria. That every region would have to go back, every person would have to go back to their region. And what will you tell the people you claim you've gone to represent in the house? You will tell them that you are in support of one Nigeria, that supported one Nigeria, and that is why you wanted the one Nigeria to work for how long? Take it or leave it. Nnamdi Kanu will come stronger. No matter how the government of the day tends to give him punishments, he will come stronger. And the people will rally around behind Nnamdi Kanu. And the punishment you said he must face, The late Senator Ifa made such utterances, but today he is nowhere. Where is what of Senator Rochas Okorocha? These are men who also threaten the struggle, but where are they today? Power is transcends. You cannot be a senator for life. So my advice is for you as a senator is you don't have to betray your brother for you to be well known. You don't have to betray Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You have come out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will serve punishment. And if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu serves the punishment will not kill him. And let's not forget that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. And if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu eventually comes out and the Biafran struggle is free, I think the senator at this point you have to go and bury your face in shame. You have to go and bury your face under mud, because this is a man who has stood up to say that enough of the Fulani killings in the southeast. Where were you when Fulani was rampaging the southeast? Where were you when Fulani was killing everybody in the southeast? You did not say anything. Rather, you come out to say that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will face the punishment. I leave you with this final note that a man who believes he will sit in the office forever is only deceiving himself, because one day either death or old age will catch up with you and you will leave the office. And what will you be remembered for? As a betrayer. We've seen so many betrayers that things does not go well for people who betray the struggle. Ojukwu today is living a happy life, a fulfilled life wherever it is, because he stood for his people despite the oppressor. The people who ask you, as Senator Orji Kalu, what did you do when we needed you most? When Fulani was ravaging every nooks and crannies of the southeast, what did you do? Thank you for that wonderful submission. You can subscribe to our YouTube channel, like our videos, share, comment for more political discourse. Thank you.